Coming up, we'll find out which politician is joining us here on the Metro State Board.
And we'll stop by the Denver Big Air event that took Civic Center Park by storm. Metro State, and welcome to this week's edition of the Met Report. I'm Lisa Gennaro.
And I'm Tracy Johnson. Metro State may soon have its name changed. Discussions were held last spring about a rebranding of our school, and the process has already begun. Surveys indicated that a name change could help persuade companies to hire more Metro State students. Kathy Lucas, Vice President of Communications and Advancement, explains.
There's definitely an acceptance. So this research said, it is favorable. Faculty and staff were, overall faculty and staff were in support of it, students were in support of it, alumni was, and community leaders. In fact, we did one survey. We worked with a career center and got names of businesses that work with the career center and hire Metro State grads. And through that survey, most of those businesses said if we had a stronger name recognition, they would be more apt to hire a Metro State employee.
While Metro is welcoming back students, it was also welcoming a new member to the Metro family. Former Speaker of the Colorado House, Terrence Carroll, has joined Metro's Board of Trustees. Carroll sat down with the Metropolitan's Caitlin Gibbons to discuss his new position and what he hopes to bring to the board.
What do you think makes you qualified to sit on the Board of Trustees?
I'm good looking. I think I just bring complementary skills to the board, intimate knowledge of how the legislature works, my legal skills, political skills.
Carroll, who served in Colorado's House of Representatives from 2002 to 2010, supported several bills on higher education, including House Bill 1295, which allowed Metro to create a master's program. But despite his many legislative successes, Carroll was unable to use his political prowess to pass a bill allowing in-state tuition for undocumented immigrants.
I think it's a moral question that we have to address, and I will always say that one of my greatest regrets during my time in the legislature was that I wasn't able to to cajole or influence or get enough votes to pass in-state tuition. Thomas Jefferson talked about the value of education. And he says education is that one thing that allows the person born of low birth to have the same opportunity as the person born of noble or high birth. And Metro State is really one of those places where we allow a person who may come from a lower middle class background, or the child of a single parent, or maybe even a mother who raised all their children and wants to go back to college. We give them an opportunity to be successful and to improve their lot in life.
To find out more about what Carroll hopes to achieve in his new position, check out this week's edition of the Metropolitan. Also this week, Lieutenant Governor Joe Garcia talks about the situation Colorado's higher education system is in and the drastic steps that might have to be taken to save it. Also, you'll be able to find out why some residents are crying foul over Denver's ordinance against owning chickens.
Once again, enrollment is forcing Auraria students to dive deeper into their pockets. RTD has proposed to raise the Auraria campus bus pass fee from $61 a semester to $71 a semester. This increase is still considerably lower than the general public pass. A normal bus pass costs $144 a month, or just under $600 a semester. RTD reports that the large increase of enrollment has actually caused ridership to go up approximately 33%. So not all bad.
Now, although the Center for Innovation here at Metro State is less than 3 years old, it is absolutely living up to its name. I sat down with the director of the department, Mick Jakowski, to discuss the details of a brand new and unique opportunity.
The franchise ownership program is basically bringing franchising opportunities to students and alumni of Metro State with very low entry fees.
Metro State is planning on implementing a one-of-a-kind program starting this fall. It's a franchise ownership program, and it will be exclusive to Metro alumni and Metro seniors. It is the first of its kind for higher education across the country.
It's common in the franchise industry because you're operating proven models that you don't need as much training because you're really just following the process of what's already been developed.
For an initial investment of $5,000 to $10,000, participants will be able to take advantage of 2 months of startup training as well as the opportunity to operate their own franchise. Within 10 years, they will have full ownership of the company. The proposed plan will benefit franchises, their franchisees, the college, and investors. The selective program will be looking for hardworking and committed entrepreneurs who want an incredible head start in a variety of already well-established franchises.
Yes, we have 10 right now, and that number is going to grow, because it's key that our franchisors are very stable and highly successful.
Investors have something to look forward to as well.
They're called impact investors. These are people who accept a lower return on their investment if it helps a cause that they care about.
Mr. Jakowski is hoping higher education centers across the nation will follow suit.
That's the idea. I mean, the idea is to replicate this around the country.
For more information, you can contact the Center for Innovation or go to metrostateinnovate.org and follow the franchise ownership link.
Well, last week we told you that Rev Run would be dropping by campus.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature had other plans and she dropped almost 2 feet of snow in New York and surrounding areas.
This is the 6th snowstorm to slam the Northeast in the past 30 days. We'll be letting you know if and when the event will be rescheduled.
And we promise to bring you full coverage of the event when Rev Run makes it to campus.
And after the break, the Met Report gets a special look at the Denver Ballet.
And if you're wondering what exactly that 100-foot structure that was towering over downtown Denver was last week, when we come back, you'll find out. It's an event that has been making global headlines, and it just made its national debut right here in Denver. Now, reporter Anthony Costura, lucked out and attended the Denver Big Air event. Watch this.
We've been here since like 2:30. We wanted to get good seats.
Well, it's been a crazy night down here at Civic Center Park. Some are calling it a World Cup event, and you can definitely feel that. The energy that the crowd is giving off, you can certainly feel it, and obviously the participants can feel it as well. One Republic performed live earlier this evening, and really just a great time had by all. The ramp is 101 feet high, 300 feet long, and 80 feet wide. Now, if the athletes didn't already get enough of a workout earlier tonight, there's 164 stairs for them to climb in order for them to come back down the ramp, and it's estimated at just over $1 million. Though the numbers may seem intimidating, it hasn't stopped people from wanting to try.
Definitely. Like, it'd be so scary, but if I could throw like a 360 of it or anything, I would just like pee myself. It'd be awesome.
Although the Denver Big Air event is big, what it means for Denver's community is bigger.
When other events are looking to come to Denver, like a World Cup or a potential Olympic bid, you know, they look at sort of your resume. And so this is a huge notch in, notch in the belt of Denver.
Yeah, it's big. It's really big. Yeah, it's like when you come down, everybody's screaming. You feel it from your toes to your head. It's like so amazing feeling, and it's like it pushes you up to the next level.
For the Met Report from downtown Denver, I'm Anthony Costura.
Thanks, Anthony, and super jealous you were able to attend that event. Now, right after the competition, most of the snowboarders headed out on a flight to Aspen for the X Games. Hopefully, they'll make this an annual event here in Denver.
According to the book entitled Academically Adrift: Limited Learning on College Campuses, after 2 years in college, 45% of students showed no significant gains in learning. Findings are based on transcripts and surveys of more than 3,000 full-time traditional age students on 29 campuses nationwide. This is what the survey found. On a 168-hour week, 50% of students' time is spent socializing, 24% sleeping, 9% working, 9% attending class, and only 7% of the time studying. Yet the average GPA was a 3.2, showing that, quote, students are able to navigate through the system quite well with little effort, according to the author.
So I've learned more in 1 semester of college than 4 years of high school.
I've learned a lot, more, not academically, I've learned quite a bit, but I think I've learned more about who I am as a person, and a lot more about life in general.
I learned plenty.
Yes, I have.
Now this Sunday, January 30th, starting at noon, the Denver Dumb Friends League is holding its annual Pledges for Pets telethon. The telethon will showcase dozens of adoptable animals at the 100-year-old local shelter. They're hoping to raise funds to support ongoing animal education and assist in placing 18,000 homeless pets in their new forever homes this year. To learn how to donate and to watch the event, you can go to www.ddfl.org. And that's where I got all my pets. So.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, are you looking for a way to get to a Nuggets or Avs game? Metro State is throwing a fundraiser to benefit the Recreation Professions Program and the Loeffler Scholarship for Recreation Therapy. By offering discount tickets, they're offering discount tickets, so make sure you mention you're a Metro student when you order. Contact Steve Brown for Nuggets tickets at 303-405-1136 and Jason Schofield for Avalanche tickets at 303-405-6182. The fundraiser only lasts until the end of February, so hurry while tickets are still available.
Now, a new performance featuring Ballet Colorado and local band Paperbird is coming into town next weekend. Our very own Annalisa Blanco has got the scoop on this innovative show.
Starting February 4th, Ballet Nouveau Colorado will be coming together with Denver's local bass band Paperbird to present Carry On. A multimedia performance will feature music that Paperbird composed and orchestrated for this innovative show. The band will join the dancers live on stage to take the audience into a one-of-a-kind experience. This collaboration will make Carry On an American classic.
For more information and to purchase tickets, visit their website at www.bncdance.com. And speaking of some entertainment, our Hollywood segment, Entertain Met, is going to have some special edition episodes for this award season. Now, on February 2nd, you can view FBI, the Fashion Bureau of Investigation, on our YouTube page. Annalisa Blanco, Laura Griffith, and Mark Babish sit down and give you their professional or not so professional look at the fashion from the Golden Globes and the Screen Actor Guild Awards. And on February 9th, check out our YouTube page to see a full recap of both award shows by Annalisa, just in case you missed anything. You definitely don't want to miss either one of those segments, so just log on to www.youtube.com/themetreport. And on February 15th, students will vote to fill 6 vacancies on the Student Advisory Committee to the Auraria Board and Metro Student Government Assembly. Students will have 3 days to vote. If you're interested in running for either of these, the mandatory due date for petition and intent to run forms must be submitted to the Election Commission by February 2nd. The voting results will be in March 2nd.
Even with programs like Denver's Road Home, people are still being turned away from services and shelter. If you would like to be a part of raising awareness and resources, you can volunteer for the Race to End Homelessness Bed Race event on Wednesday, February 9th at 1 p.m. in the Tivoli Commons. You can also register to race a bed on wheels. Contact the Center for Urban Connections in Tivoli 243 for more information. Well, coming up in sports, the Metro women's basketball team hits the road to take on one of the top teams in the country.
And one Roadrunner has a chance to kick it with the pros.
Well, compliments have the power to change lives. January 24th marks the 13th annual National Compliment Day. The idea that started from the book, Find Something Nice to Say, The Power of Compliments, has now gone across the world. The Metro State Activities Committee made a station in the Tivoli where compliments can be transformed into custom-made buttons. Students gathered to express their compliments on buttons and then give them away.
Well, that wraps it up for us this week here at the Met Report. Thank you so much for joining us. For Kevin Hall and Tracy Johnson, I'm Lisa Gennaro, and we will see you on campus.